Coastal Crypto. They're a small reseller for ASIC miners. They have pretty decent pricing and they ship from inside the United States, so you may get your stuff a lot sooner than usual if you were to buy it from the main market. Check them out today using my link in the description below and get a 5% discount using code BLUEMOON. What is up, guys? Blue Moon Mining here, and this video is going to be about uh, KDA or CKB, basically. There's a lot of very profitable miners coming out lately for both the KDA and Nervos network, and I kind of want to go over those, and kind of just go over what's the better choice. Uh, should you guys go with KDA mining or CKB? Now, CKB or the Nervos network is a lot different between KDA because KDA is more, well, higher in price, first of all, and I believe they've been around longer than CKB. CKB is hovering at just under a cent, so I think that's what, 3/10 of a cent or something like that. I don't know, I suck at math. But let's see here. Looks like, where is it? I'm struggling. I don't know how to use CoinMarketCap all that well to figure out when they first came to light. I guess I could just go all time, and it looks like they started probably somewhere in 2020 or 2019, it looks like. So 2019, that's when CoinMarketCap picked them up and started using them. Over here for KDA, though, I believe it's been around a lot longer. Um, Maybe looks like actually I don't know. I know KDA has a lot of big backing for a community. They got a very large community. NFTs. People are always hyping about KDA, but kind of Nervos is kind of on the not very talked about side of things. KDA's ranked number 140, and Nervos network is 179. But I kind of want to just kind of go over the difference between mining them and, none of this is financial advice, by the way. Just for entertainment purposes, of course. But, there's multiple miners and there's new ones. This one, the IB Link BMK3 is a new one. Does 70 terahash at 3,300 watts. And it's still profitable. And I think it's a better bang for your buck than buying the KA3 from Bitmain. But we still don't know how the network is going to be affected. KA3s are just now shipping and being delivered. We can go to mining pool stats, and I believe KDA has had a slight increase in difficulty in the past few days. As you can see, difficulty is climbing. Network hash rate has not seemed to change too much from what I know. It has gone up quite a bit, though, a few petahash. So the network is starting to gain a lot more miners, and difficulty is starting to increase. So I believe that a lot of the KA3s are now starting to go online. But if you wanted to go look at CKB or the Nervos network, they're sitting at about 82 petahash on the network hash rate, and their difficulty, that it's kind of all over the place. It's gone up, it's gone down, gone all the way back up and back down. But they don't have nearly as many miners as KDA does. It's still a small mineable coin, and the price differences, of course, are quite astronomical. But that then brings to the count of mining them. Now, of course, everyone knows the KA3 is selling around $10,000 or somewhere along the lines of that, kind of like when the E9 came out, selling for a lot of money. But these Ivy Links are selling around the range of $4,000. So I do have two affiliates. You guys are going to see two ads during this. The first ad is, of course, from Coastal Crypto, and they actually have an IB Link BMK3 for around $4,000. Now, just a reminder, this is excluding sales tax and shipping. From what I know, it is a heavier miner. Shipping for this may cost anywhere around $50. So, just be prepared to spend a little extra money on actually purchasing this. Now, If you want to buy something that you know the price is what you're paying for, that's when you would go to Crypto Miner Bros. They have the IB Link K3 KDA miner right here. That is the exact amount that you will pay. Um, this includes shipping, customs, and all of that. So there's no contest between the two. I appreciate the guys at Coastal Crypto. I've been working with them for quite a bit. Um, and I was, as anyone would be, I was skeptical at first too. When I first got contacted by them, I was skeptical, but after working with the guys, after getting the miners that I have come to learn that they have been very helpful and very good guys. But I know that Crypto Miner Bros is also good. Just watch any of Red Panda Mining's videos, or no, Red Panda Mining, and yeah, right here. They got a partnership. They're got partnerships with Red Panda Mining and Rabid Mining, from what I know. But the nice thing about Crypto Miner Bros is that you at least know what you're getting. Like, everything you're paying for is this number right here. There's no extra fees or anything like that. They don't include sales tax, nor do they include shipping on Coastal Crypto. But it's not the end of the world, because if you were to look at this price, you would be like, wow, you guys are paying a lot. But you got to remember, each one of these has their hidden fees, and they have their taxes, they have customs you have to pay. So that's always something to remember. The only one that doesn't have those is Miner Bros. So I just want to point that out. If you guys do decide to buy these miners, just remember that every single one of these marketplaces or vendors, you know, this is not the price you're paying. You're gonna pay a lot for shipping, or you're gonna pay for all these hidden fees like sales tax, or you're gonna have to pay customs and duties. So you just gotta remember that. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is what would be more beneficial in the long run. So yes, Kadena does have a pretty large backing, has a very tight user base. Everyone that has Kadena, they love it. The Kadena is the best coin, and they need to buy. They need to buy. You could just read all these things, but you gotta remember that there's always a slight chance that the coin will never go back to its all-time high of $27, which is the all-time high. But you also got to remember there's also chances that it may go up. Now, if it does go up, anyone who actually mines the coin right now would probably be making good profit. But another thing is, over here at the Nervos network, is that their all-time high was just a few cents. This coin has a lot of it's not a big coin, but it has a lot of potential. That's the nice thing about these coins. Their market cap is sitting at 145 million compared to Kadena's 250 million. So it has a lot of room for growth. So yeah, and there's a volume of 4 million compared to a volume of 11 million. Circulating supply is 219 million Kadena. Of course, there's gonna be a lot more CKB, because CKB you get paid a lot more because of the price of the coin. Now, yeah, 39 billion is quite a lot, but at least you're not comparing it to, say Shiba Inu, which is like half a quadrillion. So, but yeah, that's just that. But Nervos network, of course, is less miners, and it could be more profitable. 1350 compared to 1174. But of course, this is not the top Kadena miner. The KA3 is, but you gotta remember, once all those KA3s start getting online, just think about how that's going to affect the market. Now, these K7s are actually pretty good. They're in stock, they're selling, but from what I know, the KA3s are kind of, sold out. Let's check real quick. They're in stock somewhere, but yeah, remember, $10,000 is a lot of money. That's not something that anyone could just pull it out of their ass and pay. So, that's why I was saying maybe the IB Link BMK3 would probably be a better bet for someone who wants to start mining and they just don't quite have $10,000, but they do probably have $4,000. And there also is the opportunity for some of these companies where you can do payment plans, such as Coastal Crypto. I do payment plans with them. I pay a certain amount every now and then to get my miners. I don't get the miner, of course, until it's fully paid off, but that is something that me and them have worked out personally, and it could be something that you guys could also work out personally through their contact page. Because not everyone's going to have the exact amount they need right away, unless they're a large, um, unless they're a large company or they have a lot of money or take out a loan to get it. Now, I don't know much about Miner Bros if they have that, but you could probably try contacting them and figuring it out. But yeah, so in my opinion, though, and of course this is just my opinion, it's not financial advice, but I would probably want to go for CKB more often than KDA. And the reason why is because there's a lot more people that want to try and get into KDA. People look at KDA and say, wow, this is one of the most profitable coins you can mine. Yes, that is true at this current moment. It's the most profitable coin to mine, right behind Litecoin and Dogecoin combined for dual mining. But CKB is also just a sitting duck. This thing is just waiting to explode. And that's a lot of coins out there. There's a lot of coins out there that just kind of sitting there, they're hiding, they're waiting for their chance to blow up. But I'm not saying that CKB is going to blow up necessarily, but I am saying there is that chance because of the smallness of the coin. It's not a large coin. It's not something that everyone's seeking to get. You're not seeing everyone in the market saying, man, I really want a CKB miner. You're saying, what you're hearing more is, I really want a KDA miner. I want to mine KDA, not I want to mine CKB. I want to mine Nervos. So you got to really think about it on who's trying to get into it more. What coin has a bigger following? Because the more people that hop on KDA, the less profitable it's going to be. So if there's all these people saying, I want a KDA miner, I want to mine KDA, that means that the difficulty for KDA is going to just skyrocket. It's going to go up. It's going to go up just like the Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a very high difficulty. It's at its all-time high, and it's so damn hard to get a Bitcoin block. You have to have a lot of hash rate to even get a good payout, but you're making that's why it's not the most profitable miners out there. You look at the top 5, you don't see any Bitcoin. In fact, you don't see any Bitcoin until, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It is the 10th most profitable. But also, this thing consumes 5,300 watts. You are paying an extremely large amount of money each month to keep this thing running. And not everybody has the electrical infrastructure to even run 5,300 watts. So that's also when you take it back that you can run a single IB-Link BMK3 on a 20 amp 240 volt, I'm pretty sure. So 20 amp 240 volt wattage. So it's about 4,800 watts. Take 4,800, 80% of 4,800. You can easily, of 4,800. That's 3,840. So you are well within the range of being able to run that on a 20 amp 240 volt. So that's always neat, of course. You can definitely run that on a 30 amp, but a lot of people don't have access to, per se, 10 gauge wire. 250 feet of it is ranging $350. That's quite a bit, and that's for Romex. So it's not everything, but then you also have to look. I was talking about how, the BMK3 3,300 watts. Also look at the where is it? If you go back here and you go to the CKB miner, wherever it is, search up CKB. Where is it? Oh, the K7. The K7 is already on the list right here. This thing does 3080, so 3,080 watts, which is nothing compared to. I'm pretty sure it uses a lower wattage usage than the actual KA3, the most profitable one. Yeah, it does. That's another thing about CKB. It uses less wattage. It's not a power intensive algorithm compared to Cadena and Litecoin and you know, script mining, Cadena mining, and SHA-256 use a lot of power. Eagle Song does not. Um, Eagle Song is, if you look at the wattage usage, is not anywhere crazy. I mean, the IB Link BMN3, yeah, that used a lot. That is a somewhat newer, I guess, like 25 December 2022. It's a newer miner, but of course, IB Link doesn't always have the most efficient, but they are still profitable in some ways. But just looking through this list, it doesn't use a lot of wattage compared to, say, Cadena. So if I were to search up KDA or Cadena, you would see that the wattage usage is all over the place here. And of course, I got a KD Box Pro that uses 230 watts, and I'm pretty sure the CK Box 2 only uses 400. Of course, not profitable, and there's a lot of issues with it, but still. I guess the box miners aren't really a good comparison. Now, of course, these are Bitmain miners. That's why they are very profitable. They're at the top. But of course, Bitmain's a sketchy company. They're not the greatest company. They have some controversies of their own, but they make very good miners. I wouldn't personally buy them directly from Bitmain because you have to KYC and all that fun stuff to actually get it. But that's the nice thing about purchasing off of these websites. You don't have to KYC. You can just buy it, put your shipping address and all that. Oh yeah, another thing about Crypto Miner Bros, all machines come with a PSU, and they got good technical support. The guys, Coastal Crypto is still a very small distributor. They're kind of the new guys on the block. I don't necessarily know exactly how long they've been around, but they have made a switch to trying to sell mostly ASIC miners, and mostly ASIC miners that people are going to want to buy. You know, like uh, like they do have a lot of used and refurbished stuff. Um, but if you want to go Crypto Miner Bros, they have a lot more options and stuff. I'm not trying to, as I said, it's not a contest, but I'm just trying to state that between the two affiliates that I have, there's options. I personally go with Coastal Crypto, just because they always find they found the X6 for me. I didn't even know this S6 even existed until they communicated it with me. But yeah, all in all, in my opinion, still not financial advice, I would honestly go with a CKB miner, other than a KDA miner, because there's going to be a lot of people that want to jump into Cadena. They want to get that coin because they see it just absolutely mooning in the future. But in my opinion, I feel like Nervos Network could just be a sitting duck, that's just waiting to just take flight. So that's why I'm gonna probably start investing in some CKB miners. I already have Cadena miners. I already have another Cadena miner on the way, so I might as well start getting into the Nervos network and mining that before the next bull run. Now, anyone can just go to ASIC miner value and take a look and see, wow, that miner is the most profitable. I'm gonna buy it. But you also gotta remember, these are brand spanking new. They're just now starting to ship out. You gotta remember that. Give it some time before you buy ASIC miners. If there's a brand new ASIC miner, you want to wait a little bit, because once those get online, the profitability is going to either tank or stay the same, or just lose slightly. I feel like the KA3s are going to tank. I feel like once all the KA3s hop online, they'll probably be making around $12 a day, because all the hash rate that is going on, that difficulty is going to freaking skyrocket through the roof. And that's the thing, is that people are spending thousands of dollars on these miners, but once they start getting online, you don't know how much they're gonna, drop off in profitability. That's the thing about buying a miner that with a coin that's very, high on someone's priority, that a lot of people want to mine, compared to getting an ASIC miner for a coin that not many people even know exist. And not a lot of people really know about CKB. A lot of people know about Cadena. So we're just gonna have to, wait and see what goes, and hopefully something will come of it. You guys can use my affiliate links down in the descriptions if you guys do want to support the channel and buy yourself a miner, an ASIC miner off of either websites. I don't have any discount codes with Crypto Miner Bros, but as I say, everything they have on here is the price you're going to pay. But I do have a 5% discount code here on Coastal Crypto, so it will probably save you. It'll probably take the amount of your shipping cost off, and taxes off. I'm not 100% sure, depends on what you buy. But yeah, so check them out if you guys feel free. I'm gonna have an ad at the beginning for Coastal Crypto and an ad at the end for Miner Bros, just because I can. I'm not sponsored by them; they're affiliates, and I like to make affiliate ads. So hope you guys like the video. If you guys see anything you like on either of these websites, feel free to purchase them. Even if you don't use the discount code or my link, doesn't really matter. It's all up to you guys. It's just there to support the channel. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Hope you guys had a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Peace out. Crypto Miner Bros. The price that you see is the price that you pay, whether it comes to duties and customs or just for delivery. This price right here is what you're going to pay. Check them out in the link in my description. Thank you.